Hello, this is the second video on using Refworks at ARU. In this video, I'm going to show you how to import references into your account. So just a few things before we get started. When you're in your Refworks account, you can see here that I'm on the normal view. If you do want to change this to a citation view, you can do so here, and you can also select your style by clicking on the cog. Then we have the Add button. So there's various ways of importing into Refworks. This gives you a few other methods, but I'm going to show you how to do it directly from Library Search and Google Scholar and talk a little bit about getting your references in from databases. Then finally, before we get started, just wanted to show you the folders here. So this is where you can organize your Refworks account. And if ever you get lost in Refworks, if you just go back to all references, that will take you back to all the references that you've ever added into the system. So I've just gone to Library Search and I've done a search. Then I can look at my results, and to get any of these items into Refworks, all I need to do is click on the RW button. That will import that into my account, and I just need to click on Import. Once the item's imported, you can go to the last imported folder, and this is where you can see a history of all your imports. Then you can click back on all references, and you can see the references there. To get multiple items into Refworks from the Library Search, you just need to log in and make sure your name appears on the top here. Then you can select the items you want to push to Refworks. These are added to your Favorites account in the Library Web Search. And from here, you can select multiple items. Click on the three dots, click on Refworks, and that will push 3 items into my Refworks account in one go. I can now see those 3 in my last imported folder, and they'll be in my all references too. Now I'm going to show you how to import from Google Scholar. You can do a search, go to the Cite button. Here you'll see suggested references. So you could use these, but you need to check them against the style that you're using. But I can click on Refworks, and that will import that item into my Refworks account. I just press Import again. Go to my last imported folder. And again, you can see the references there, and it's in my all references. You can also add an import into Refworks button on Google Scholar. So if I just click on the settings on the side here, scroll down to Bibliography Manager, click on Show Links to Import Citations into Refworks, and then press Save. That will now give me a direct import into Refworks button. Final things to mention in this video is number 2 in the Refworks guide. This tells you other methods of getting items into your Refworks account, talks you through Library Search, but you can also add LibKey Nomad, and this will give you another option to add items in. We have adding references from Google Scholar, and most importantly, we have adding references from databases. So each database provider will have a different method of adding items into Refworks. Therefore, you need to come to this page, which is 2.3, and I'll put a link to this under the video. And you need to find your database provider. So if you were looking at an EBSCO database, click here, and this will tell you how to import items from the EBSCO databases.